How are you doing? Once again, welcome to my class. My name is Mr. Whitford. I am so excited for you to join me. I'm going to go through a number of different things, procedures and protocols and things that's necessary for you to thrive in my class this year. As a reminder, once again, technology is very important, so please make sure you are charging your laptops, bringing them every day, trying your best not to destroy them so that way you can be able to access all the videos and things necessary for you to learn the material as well as thrive in this class this year. I'm going to go through a number of different things with you, but I want to remind you of a couple things quickly before I go through what I want to go through. Um, Delta Math is important. You'll need to be able to log into your computer, log in to complete your homework on Delta Math. Part of your homework is watching a video like this and then submitting the assignment also on Delta Math. All right. Let me go through with you a presentation of our rules and procedures so you know exactly how to handle yourself in our class and what things to look out for as we go into this year. So once again, my name is Mr. Whitford. I know we're going to have an incredible year. If you're either in room 114 or 117, those are the rooms that I'm in. And I want to go through first our recap of our syllabus. I know you probably watched the video on yesterday regarding the classroom, the flipped classroom ideas, as well as what to expect in our class. You also got talked about the actual grading policy, extra help, slot activities, attendance, some of the technology we're going to use, and the materials that's needed. I even went through with you what is a flipped classroom and what you need to expect as we work on this year. This video, I want to help you focus on this right here, which is our classroom covenant. Believe it or not, by the end of this video, you'll need to log into Delta Math and submit this particular classroom covenant, which is just saying that you understand how our classroom runs, you understand how the policies in our class, you understand what's expected of you as a student, and you and your parent is going to agree to the principles in our class by signing this assignment here, signing it with your name, your date, your parents' information, and then all uploading it onto the Delta Math, which is going to be underneath intro point 2 in the Delta Math homework assignment. So once again, I'm going to mention this at the end of the video as a recap, but this is your assignment to do today. But first, let me go through what you need to agree to before you end up signing this, okay? What you need to do is you need to what we're going to do is we're going to have an incredible year this year. My job is to teach. Your job is to learn. I promise you, I am going to do my job, which is whether it's me teaching you virtually like this or while we're in class, giving you instruction that's more specific to what you need. I'm going to do my best to help every single one of you students succeed. I promise you. A positive attitude is the key to success. So let's do our best to try to keep it at all times. All right. When you enter the class, keep in mind, I'm expecting you to have all the things that you need to do well in the class. That may mean your binder with your packets in it, pencils, pens, highlighters, and of course your personal computers. PC stands for personal computers charged. Please enter the classroom quietly, go directly to your assigned seat, open up the packet to the whatever designated page that we're on. And when you come in, that may be right away reviewing homework assignments, going over what you did in homework, and maybe talking to your neighbor. Hey, what did you get? Going over with them so we can critique misunderstandings right at the beginning of class before we work on any activity or any classwork that we have to do. All right, be ready to work and please be on time. When I say be on time, that means you are already seated and ready to work when the bell rings. Okay, class starts when the bell rings. Okay, immediately I'm expecting you to work on the bell work, and that may mean once again reviewing your homework from last night with a classmate. That may be watching a classmate put it on the board to check your homework that way, right? But know that in that little bit of time, which is normally the bell work is normally 3 to 5 minutes, we're waiting quietly for the next set of directions if we are done. Okay. If you come in late, that happens. Please come in with a pass. Okay. I want to make sure I'm clear on this. I want you to come in with a pass from your class that you just left. Please don't come in with a pass from a teacher that you just happened to pass by in the hallway and gave you a pass. That to me will still mark you as late without excuse. Okay. Come in quietly, sit down in your assigned seat, open up your packet to the proper place. You will not be excused from any work that you miss unless you have this excuse pass, which then means you can set up a time to be able to make up whatever work you're missing. All materials are accompanied by a video, so in case you happen to miss something that I went over, you can always go back and look at the videos to be able to catch up, all right? Now, If you're absent, there is an absent binder in our class. Your name will be on the assignment. Just open the absent binder, take the assignment out so you can get ready to work. So most cases, this is going to happen if I happen to pass out a brand new packet and you was absent. Know that your name is on that new packet inside the absent folder. That doesn't excuse you from any missed work. You still need to make it up, but know that I'm more than happy to sit down with you and help you get caught up to make sure that you are doing well in this class, okay? Also be mindful you can connect with classmates to be able to make up the work and of course watch those videos as well. During our class, I'm expecting you to give your undivided attention. Now during class is going to be different because since we're using a flipped classroom model, the instruction really is at home. And during class, we are practicing, we're doing activities, we're doing things that I'm expecting to help you master whatever content we're doing. So if I end up going over the bell work, I need you to give the undivided attention, whether it's me or a classmate. All right. Be engaged in whatever activity is going on. Maybe a maze around the classroom. It may be a math coloring activity. Whatever is happening in the class, please do your very best, right, to pay attention during that time. Ask permission if you need to go to the bathroom, you need to go to your locker, you need to speak about something, you want to input a wonderful comment that may help another classmate. Let's keep it orderly by raising your hand so we can get through with it nicely. Ask questions that are related to the subject, please. I know we all have things we want to share. There will be time after class where I would love to hear, what did you do the weekend? What did you do here? But during class times, the first 35 minutes of class, I need to be really focused because we only have 35 minutes to get through content and for me to help you master it. All right. Outside of the class, you have responsibilities. And believe it or not, you have a lot of more responsibilities outside the class than you do inside the class because you are the pioneer of your learning this year. You are the teacher. I need you to watch those videos at home. Watch the homework videos, watch the lesson videos, watch the bell work over, watch the vocabulary, watch me model what I'm expecting you to do. And please complete the WSQs. Now that's your homework. They're watch, summarize, and questions that are always following the videos. They will be posted on Delta Math. All you got to do is click on it and say, okay, what lesson was this again? 1.3, where is the WSQs for 1.3? There it is, boom, let me complete it. Now, keep in mind, once you've completed something on Delta Math, it won't show up for you again. It'll show up in your completed area, okay? Please set reminders for your homework. I plan on showing you how to use the calculator feature on Google. I would love for you to put reminders on there. Hey, I have a project coming up due. I have homework that needs to be done. Make yourself responsible to say, okay, I have to-do list of things I need to get done. Charge your laptop every day so it's ready for us to do work. And any questions that you have while you're home, please maybe jot them down or even put them on Google Classroom. Ms. Orford, I didn't understand this here. That's not an excuse for you not to do the homework. But even if you did the homework and you tried your best and you uploaded what you could, know that I'm going to be able to see it and say, okay, they tried their best here. I can still give them credit. Okay. But any questions you have, bring it to class the next day. I'm expecting to have questions and I'm expecting you to be able to get them answered the next day. Any group work, any independent work, any classwork we're doing, I need you to be respectful. Respect your classmates by being quiet, listening, not talking louder than a whisper. If you are working together, please be respectful of each other. Don't touch anybody. Use your time that you have in class wisely. If there was a misunderstanding in homework for last night, I'm expecting you to be able to get as much as you can. Get my time as much as you can, get a classmate's time as much as you can. So that way, by the end of that period, you can say, I understand it a little bit better now. All right. If I raise my hand in the middle of class, know that that's me saying, hey, I need everyone's attention. There's something that happened that I want to bring attention to because it was good for us to learn from it. All right. Face the teacher, wait silently, notify any classmates who may have not noticed that I'm raising my hand, and just try to bring the quiet, bring it to be quiet, no talking or whispering. Let me get your undivided attention so I can quickly address something and we can move on. Now, dismissal is something that I take very seriously. I know that maybe other classes you like to stand at the door and wait for the bell. That's not how I run. A dismissal is when I say, okay, it's time for you to leave, which is always at the bell. But know that if you are standing up, I will not dismiss you. I need you to be sitting down and everybody to be sitting at their desk waiting patiently. Otherwise, we will be staying there for a while, okay? And just wish me a good day. I used to teach with Miss Key. You may see her in the building. Make sure you say hi to her as well, all right? There's a couple more things I want to go through, and that's our rules. Follow the rules the first time they're given. If I'm telling you right now, these are the rules where you're raising your hand, you're not getting up, you're waiting for the bell, sitting at your desk, please follow them the first time. Raise your hand for permission to speak. Raise your hand for permission to leave your seat. Don't touch anybody. Don't use profanity. Don't curse, right? These are rules that I'm expecting us to follow in the class. There is warnings. There will be behavioral discipline if necessary. Of course, the first thing I'm gonna do is give you a warning. Hey, Jose, can you stop doing that? That's your warning, okay? And I'm gonna let you know verbally that is your warning. The next time I have to say it to you again, you will get a 15-minute detention with me after school. If I have to say something to you again, that increases the time of detention, plus I'm calling home, and then it goes on to referrals and me getting you sitting down with a meeting with the administrator and your parents. I have never gone past number 3, and I'm not expecting to this year either. I know every now and again I do need to call home, and be aware that I call home and reach out to parents frequently. So that may be something that if that helps you realize, okay, Mr. Weber is going to keep you accountable, I am. I'm expecting you to do well because they put you in my class, and only students who are capable of my class, capable of handling my class, are in my class. Okay. Grading policy. Keep in mind there's a grading policy here. Tests and quizzes are 25%. Your quarterly is 20%. That's a test at the end of the quarter. Homework and classwork are 25%. You'll know that those WSQs, right, are your homework. Whereas in class, we have classwork assignments we're going to do as well. And there is a lab class as well that some of you guys have. If you have the lab class, know that it's 10% of your entire grade. So in that class, whatever I'm asking you to do there, it is going to count towards your grade as well. And then there's projects. Now I'm going to go over projects because I want to make sure you understand how projects work, because they are a large percentage of your grade is 20%. All right. Homework, just a quick, you'll be given homework 3 days a week. Now that may mean that you're watching 3 videos a week and having to do WSQs, right? 3 of them a week. If I end up trying to give you more than 3 a week, please let me know. Now, outside of these 3 homeworks, there is a Delta Math homework every 2 weeks that you're given, okay? Which is 5 per quarter. So let me make sure I'm aware you're listening to me. Starting from the first day of school, 2 weeks after that date, normally ends on a Friday, you have a Delta Math that's due. Now, this Delta Math homework, it might be about 30 minutes long. So you cannot wait until the very last minute to do it. It can be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour long. I would not wait until the last minute to do it because there's a lot of content I'm giving you so you can practice and get well. In addition to that homework that happens on Delta Math every 2 weeks, there is homework also on Delta Math 3 times a week as well, just so you're aware. All right. Projects. Now, projects are important to your grade. Each quarter, you'll have to complete 2 projects. So out of the entire year, you should be doing 8 projects. I'm going to give you a packet or a list of 4 projects for you to do, and all you have to do is 2, right? Keep that in mind. There will be 4 projects every quarter. You got to just pick 2 out of those projects to do and have them ready. You have 4 weeks to work on the project. Now, working on a project may not be in class. I'll try to give you time in class, but you should be working on it at home. But you'll know, I'll be letting you know, hey, just so you know, that 5th week in the quarter, presentations are going. I need you to come sign up as to when you're doing your presentation. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, right? I'll try to knock out about 6 per week, 6 per day in that 5th week. So that way we can hear people and hear what they're doing and hear what's happening, okay? Just be aware during that project week that you're presenting, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's no homework or videos for you to watch. It is, it may be, but I am taking that time to see what you worked on, and I'm excited to share with your projects, to hear what you have to say. All right. Quizzes and tests, they can either be exit slips, Delta Math, assignments, Google Forms, paper copies. Quizzes can be a different thing, but know that a quiz will not be more than 10 questions. The test will most likely be given on Friday, and that can range anywhere from 20 to 30 questions on a test, okay? And tests are normally at the end of a unit, so just keep that in mind, all right? Keep in mind our digital platforms, Google Classroom, Remind, and Delta Math are very important for you to use and keep up to date on as to what I'm posting, when I'm posting it. I may post on Google Classroom when it's snowing outside. Hey, post a picture of you making a snowman for extra credit. Things like that may happen, so just keep aware of what's going on, okay? Please bring your materials once again every day. You might need the TI-30XIIS calculator, pencils, pens, highlighters, and of course your binder, okay? I'm looking forward to us having an incredible school year, all right? Once again, I just want to bring your attention right back to what you have to do after this video, which is complete this classroom covenant. You and your parents should be going through the classroom covenant, and you guys should be putting your information on here and uploading it on Delta Map. This is your WSQ. Please make sure you get done that. And any videos you watch, it might say, hey, work on independent practice. Know that that was throughout the regular year, that I might do a lesson like that. But for you guys, please work on your WSQs at the end of each lesson. Have a wonderful day. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys soon. See you later. Ciao, ciao. I said ciao, ciao.